Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. This is a multiplayer co-op collab with a little gentleman. I don't know if he's little, he may be quite tall. I'm not sure, I've only seen him sitting down. Called Xwynns, or Xavier, or however you want to be called.
Xavier's good. Also, I am of average height, just to clarify the record. So
but what is average? What is average nowadays?
I don't even know, like just under 6 feet, 5'11".
Well, I'm exactly 6 feet, so get it round you.
You want to be the taller, stronger character in this amazing For the King game?
Oh yeah, we're playing For the King. That's the game. Where X's or Xavier's made me play For the King. I say he's made me. He played it. I watched it, and it looked like a cracking game.
Oh, it's the best. It is so good. Also, very special thank you to the developers for sending the key for this a long time ago. I have never loved a game so much as this. It is plus also look at female STEEJY over here. Look at these colors. Look at that guy right there. Looks just like you. Perfect. Only with a beard, old medieval hat and whatnot.
And the bushier eyebrows. What do I be?
I don't know. That's a really good question. I'm gonna kind of bait. So we need some kind of tank. One of us needs to be some kind of tank, I think.
That sounds boring.
Yeah, you know, I could be a monk
Can the
tank,
third person be the tank? Oh, look at you and your fancy classes.
You know what we should really do if you were experienced in this game? We could go triple hobo.
I was going to say, where's the naked beggar? But there actually is a naked beggar. Great, fantastic.
Yes, there is. Triple hobo. I think I'm going to go hobo on one character and I'll go monk on the other because those are the new classes. Also, just to explain the game slightly for anyone who's never heard of it before, it's kind of like a tabletop incarnation on PC, like the old RPG experience. It's like turn-based strategy, and it's kind of roguelike too. It's like 10 hours, I think, for a full playthrough if you can manage to survive, maybe 11 or 12, depending, because we're playing on the hardest difficulty master. And it's a super, super well-balanced, challenging game to get all the way through, since you can't reset, and there's very, very few lives in the game. So, you're gonna be a scholar?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a wizard, Harry.
STEEJY the skull. Nice hat.
Thanks. Harry Poggers. Because we don't want to get sued.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't even started here. Hold on.
The beneficial thing about my hat is not only kind of keep the rain off my head, but if you need to relieve yourself in the middle of the forest, just turn it upside down.
I think that's more my hat. I mean, I have the actual. I have the bucket. Your hat would get a little soggy, but I mean, hey, if that's what your scholarly ways are into, I suppose.
Well, how do you think we do this book learning?
Yeah. Hair color? No, I haven't even remotely. I'm actually probably fine with this. I think. You know what I really want is I want like purple underwear. Can I make that a thing? Huzzah! All right, ready to go. I need to name my monk. I think the hobo is going to be me because it just seems very realistic. And the monk, I'm going to call him Monkey. I didn't actually mean to do that. I just hit the keys by mistake, but hey, that's good. Okay, so one thing about this game. Do you want to read the text or just skip it?
We can read it, I guess, for the first time. Good King Bronner has been slain. The once peaceful kingdom of Fahrul is being corrupted by wild chaos energy and ravaged by monsters and bandits. The grieving Queen Rosamond has called for Fahrul's ordinary citizens to search the land for the king's murderer and the source of the chaos energy. The tale now begins in the Guardian Forest, where there have been rumours of suspicious activity and sinister strangers in the woods. 3 would-be heroes meet in Orton to begin their quest.
That was really well narrated.
Thank you.
Oh, I have to hit continue, sorry.
It's your fault.
Yeah, I always struggle to narrate when I'm in the, oh, there you go.
No, I think this is your character.
No, damn it. I struggle with the females so much. First, the wizard Vexor vanishes. Then my own husband was slain in his palace. You must be the last hope for Fahrul. Oh, wait, no, I'm now waiting for you to click.
Oh, okay.
We've reversed roles. Seek out Hildebrandt in Woodsmoke. You will be told how best to aid our efforts. Your quest has begun. Strive against this chaos, lest our realm be consumed by it.
We need to go to Woodsmoke.
Yeah. So the game's a little bit light on story. It's more, you know, it's just kind of like a fun, happy time thing. Now, do you want me to give you a quick primer on some of the basic things, or are you up to date on how to play?
I think that for the audience, not me at all, we might need a primer.
Okay. Couple of quick things. You are always first. In the top left, you can see the characters. So it's you, followed by me, followed by Monkey on the right.
Monkey.
I didn't even mean to do that. But then there's one of my cats is actually named that. Not that we call it that, but he always climbs on our shoulders. Anyway, there's a timeline after that. And so the blue, each one of those blue things represents a day, which is all 3 of our turns. And then there's some chaos pips if you look at like the skulls in the purple.
Right.
We need to remove those by doing quests and stuff around the mission, or around the map rather, because as soon as those go off, the game gets really hard. And if 3 of them go off, it's over. Just boom, game done.
Okay.
Basically, if you have 2 of them that go off, the game is so much more difficult. You've pretty much just about lost.
Yeah, you're pretty much
dead. See, yeah, and at the end there's 5 days that are dark purple. Those are actually nighttime, and the game gets a lot more challenging at nighttime. But also some interesting stuff can happen at nighttime, like night markets open up, and that's actually just about it. And then on that's the only thing. On the bottom right, or sorry, in the bottom left, that's your character. Right above your name, there's 3 focus points. And focus is really, like, you can use that almost as a get-out-of-jail-free card, but it's difficult to get it back in that it takes time. And this entire game is a race against time. So you got to be careful when you want to use your focus, especially if you right-click on the map when it's your turn, you will use a focus point and convert it into a movement point, which is strategically very good, but be very careful because everyone I've played with, including myself, forgets that. And we start out, we immediately right-click, and we waste our focus points, and we get like extra bonus movement points.
Yeah, you try to move by right-clicking because...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So left-click to move. Just kind of try to keep that. I'm sure one of us will mess it up at some point. But and then the last thing to really note is on the top right of your character portrait, there's a... what's a 6-sided thing called? Hexagon?
I was going to say a die.
Yeah, the thing that looks like a random die or whatever. I think it's a hexagon, but
a hexagon,
you can have a monument there. And the reason I bring this up is because 3 tiles to our right is a sanctum. So if someone goes over there and pledges to that sanctum, you get that benefit, and you get that in that die spot. And then when your character dies, you come back to life, but you lose that sanctum. It's one of the only ways in the game to actually come back to life.
Right, okay.
And so we're kind of lucky here because we actually have a sanctum to the right that grants poison and curse immunity. And so we kind of need to decide on who wants to go get that. Also, you're first, so if you shift left-click in the town, you can open up the quest board, the market, and the services.
Oh, okay.
We don't need any services right now, but we do need to accept a quest.
Well, I might need to be serviced.
What? In the town? Not sure if they offer those kinds of services.
They should. It's a booming industry.
I'm not sure this is the kind of game. It's made for the kiddos, I think.
All right, okay.
So looking at these quests, I'm pretty sure we should go reduce chaos like right out of the gate because the item is cool, but it's gonna break. It says right on it, breakable.
Oh, it's a glass one. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so the glass ones are usually really strong, but they break when you fail a single roll. And you can't focus that, which means it's gonna fail, it's gonna break. So reduce chaos.
And it's got 1 die as well. So
yeah, 1 die is actually good because it actually increases your odds of success. But for a breakable item, it's terrible. So.
Yeah. We've got bounty for 30 gold and exploration for experience. It's only 2 experience.
Ooh,
I'm guessing
terrible.
I was gonna say I'm guessing this game has got very like low experience, but no, it's 25 to get the first level. So yeah, that's crap. Yeah. Okay, so we'll grab Reduce Chaos to kill the Chaos Acolyte in the Guardian Forest.
Yep.
There's some fluff text there if you want to read it, pause. Because I'm not reading
it. It just says kill it. So one of the big things about this game is planning strategically, especially because we're playing on super hard mode. Kill the Chaos Acolyte. Yeah, you got to plan like your movements. You got to clear each zone kind of semi-efficiently. Mm-hmm. So we have to kind of plan out like where do we want to go and how do we want to achieve these objectives. Like we have to go to Wood, probably just go straight to Woodsmoke is my guess.
Yeah. Do you want to? I feel like the Sanctum is probably best suited to Monkey.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually, no, I think it's probably better suited to you because the likelihood of you dying is very high.
Yeah.
However, you only have 2 movement points. So here's a little trick. Well, before we get into the trick, let's just do one more optimization that's actually really important to start out on a master difficulty game.
Okay.
Check the market and let's look for weapons that we can upgrade right out of the gate.
Okay.
There's a dusty book in there, which I believe is going to be a ginormous upgrade for you.
Okay, it gives me... Yeah, 3 more magic damage, so an extra 50% magic damage. It's 3 die and gives me protect.
Yeah, I think... Can we group up to... No, we only have 8 gold.
This is poverty.
We're really, really poor. Let's try to make a note of that, though, and buy that, like, really soon. Let's go... I think here's a little bit of a trick. So when you click on the Sanctums, and also the Stone Hero just south of us, if you hit Alt and you left-click, it drops a marker.
Oh, okay. So it's like a ping.
Yeah, so if you...
Sorry, I'm getting my notepad out to write down. This is old school pen and paper RPG.
Done, those are the only tips I think there are.
Well, I'm writing down that I need to get a book from...
Oh, the
Orton.
book from Orton, yes. Good idea, because I always forget those things. I just wing it, and then I forget, because if you watch any of my videos, you know my forgetful rate's like 99%.
Yeah, I'm awful. That's why I keep like an old school pen and paper. Kids these days, they won't even know what this is.
I do that, but then I forget where I put it, and then it gets lost under my keyboard. So.
All right, so we're good. We're good for Orton. We need to make our first move. 12 minutes into the video.
Yep. One click. Here's one more tip, though. So when you click on either those monuments or the Stone Heroes, which are just random things that happen to be on the map, you then get full focus, and it restores your life as well. So the smart move for you, blow all... Remember what I said about don't right-click on the map? Actually do blow all 4 of your focus. Actually, technically, no. Move 2 tiles to the right over here, because what can happen is you can get ambushed on the road, and if you don't have any focus, you can't retreat and you might die. Once you get to that tile I just marked, then blow all your focus, then go click on the monument, you'll get it all back, and then you can keep moving with all that extra movement point.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, these are how you win on master difficulty, these little tiny difficulty hacks.
So using the monument isn't like an end turn situation then?
No, because you're going to get full focus back. Actually, no. Once you go into it, you can't use your focus anymore, so make sure you use it all before you go in. But then you should still have a bunch of movement to keep going.
Okay. So, devote?
Yeah. Awesome. So now you're protected against 1 death, and until you die, you have poison and curse immunity.
Okay, and then I can still move. See, I thought an action... Like, here's me thinking like XCOM style, like an action would end your turn.
Yeah, so you can string together massive amounts. You could theoretically string together like 16 moves in a single turn if you did all kinds of different stuff with teleport, scroll. It's really crazy the stuff you can do. Portal scrolls and stuff like that. So like in theory right now, you could walk down, blow all your focus again, devote it the Stone Hero, get your focus back up, and then keep moving and go all the way up here and attack the Beastman if you wanted to.
Who's the experience best off sat
I don't
on
know.
though?
I have no idea. We have a pretty terrible party composition because we don't have a real tank and we don't also have a healer. So...
Yeah, we've got an off tank, the useless DPS, and a hobo.
The hobo is really bad at everything, but he looks amazing. So
right,
we're going for full style. Hey, here's one thing, right? Hover over the bee swarm just to show people. You can see reinforcement ranges from there. I'm pretty sure my characters cannot reinforce from 3 tiles away, but I believe yours can.
So the red ones are showing how far away I can reinforce from.
Yeah, I think they're showing how far away other characters can reinforce from. And then sometimes there's a ranged arrow, which is like someone can reinforce from 3 tiles away if they have range support. But
right, I don't have range support, I don't think, because I've only got 2.
Yeah, it's usually attached to your weapon, so you don't have it because you have a book. If you get a staff, I think you get it because it's long range. If you end in Orton, we can attack this thing and get an actual fight going.
Okay, let's go Orton. Just more action.
More action, less 15 minutes of talking. You also have to end your turn manually in the top right, which is something I always forget.
Can I hit space?
No, I don't think so. I think you have to actually click on the top right.
Inefficiencies!
Alright, here we go, friends.
Did I roll like the minimum movement that I possibly could?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, nice. I'm impressed with that.
Starting off strong. Okay, so the way you probably understand this works, but it's a little bit wonky. If you right click, you can see what it's going to look like if you use your focus. Like right now, I could right click to see the odds, but then if you just change your ability, you can reset that, and then make sure you just select the right one. And then underneath there, on the top, you can see like a blue shield is armor, so that reduces physical damage, and a purple shield is magic resistance, which reduces magic resistance. You deal magic, and we both deal physical. So
I'm best off going after any armored opponents.
Sort of. Yeah, in general. Here's the thing, though, right? So you do 6. Oh, this is an awkward situation.
Yeah, so I do 6 damage, but that's if I roll all 3 of them on a single character.
Mm-hmm.
But that warlock's got 1 magic resist, so even if I'd done 6, it would only do 5.
Unless you have pierce, that's correct.
Unless I have pierce, which
sometimes
if I get a perfect, then I ignore resistance.
Yeah, different weapons have different abilities. Like some of them will have pierce, some of them will have ignite, some of them will have like poison, all kinds of weird different stuff. So basically, you might be able to kill the Beastman Warlock because all 3 of them go after you go. If you look at the top, and as you change the character you're looking at, the little dot shows up underneath them to show you where in the list they are.
Right. So I should go for the 47%. It's a 77% chance to murder him if I blow 1 point of focus.
I'm not sure we should be blowing focus on the first fight of the game, but I mean, if you
I don't know.
If you want to, you can. Actually, the scholar his special ability is he gets focus points every once in a while at the end of a turn. So you do want to always have 1 less focus point.
1 less. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's give it a go. Nice. Get wrecked, son.
Strategies. Oh god, no.
That was an impressive dodge.
Yeah?
Wow, come on.
That, however, was not an impressive dodge.
What a douche.
If you look in the bottom left, you can see everyone's armor, resistance, and then the green one is dodge. It's just a straight up chance to evade outright.
Ah, of course. So I've got... Wow, you had a 9% evasion chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's skill. I am the ultimate skill when it comes to, apparently, all tactical games.
And you have the highest skill at luck.
That's a joke if you watch my recent XCOM, but yes. I'm gonna try to just focus this one guy down. Bloody hell. It's not happening.
Right, so I've got... I can do 4 damage to 2 or 6 damage to 1.
4 to 2 would make it so I can kill the Beastmen on my next turn. One of the bigger strategy parts of this game is managing your hit points over time, because it takes a lot of time to heal. You have to go back to town and rest in an inn and come all the way back on the map. So as we get deeper into it, does it get complicated trying to decide where to put the hit points and who to take out and whatnot?
Well, I can't kill this Beastman warrior, so I'm better off weakening both of them.
Yeah, I think so.
So that you can end one of them.
Just an FYI on those AoE spells, if you wanted to hit all 3 characters, you got to target the guy in the middle. Because if you target the guy on the right, it'll only hit the guy in the middle.
Ah, they've got adjacency. Ow.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a big hit. That is a very unfortunate big hit.
Oh, I'm going to... Sorry, people at home, this is going to be very silent for a second. Oh, I need to sort out my camera for the next episode. Right, I think I'll try another area blast because I should be able to get that warrior down. Yeah, nailed it.
Nice.
Oh,
don't care.
He's got hobo shivved.
This is so bad. We're losing so much hit points.
Yeah, take that.
444. So normally, there's like a bard or a minstrel who has a lute in the party. and that
Right.
gives you a bonus that gives you extra income from gold if we funnel it all into that character. But we don't have that, so you can either share that or just yoink it to buy your book. Yeah, you should yoink it and buy your book.
18. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say the book cost 18, so.
Ooh. I
Oh,
think
it's a
Hobo.
mace.
I think Hobo likes a little bit of a makeshift mace. -2 strength plus. Hey, this is a thing for you for sure.
Ooh, plus intelligence.
Plus
I shall
1
equip
max
that.
focus as well. Yeah, 5.
Oh,
focus.
fancy.
Yeah, you're looking fancy. Now we have this really awkward situation where we want to move forward, but we also kind of need to go back.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. Do you see that in the hexagons on the map, there's like yellow with question marks on them
Yes.
here and there? So those are unexplored tiles, and there's hidden things we need to find in every zone.
Ooh, okay.
So we kind of also want to plan our movement to reveal as many of those as possible. Plus, there's also items that can give you a little bit more sight range, which helps with that a lot. But
All right.
I'm thinking of actually focusing and going into wood smoke to get the game going.
Yep.
This way we can plan our movement. Ooh, I just started on the sanctum as well. Oh, it's a male. It's all you.
Always good to see new faces join the quest. Nah, I can't do that. I am Hildebrand, the Queen's agent overseeing things in the Guardian Forest. Things are bad here, really bad.
That was a good voice. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't do that.
All signs point to some evil folk who have locked themselves away in the... In the what, sir?
Glittering mines?
Oh, does yours say glittering? But mine's literally just says in the space period.
It says, what is it? In the space period?
It's just like,
Okay,
there's nothing
game
there.
bug. Yeah, it says
He has no idea.
Glittering mines is what it is, yeah. Oh, amazing.
I'll work on getting you down there. In the meantime, a strange contraption's been spotted. Go investigate it.
You are seriously good at it. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And some angry folks in fancy robes have made themselves right at home. Be prepared for a good fight.
Why do I get the female character? You're doing such a good job. This is amazing. +1 immersion. Okay, let's look at complete these objectives in any order. Before we even look at the wood smoke for a minute, so to the west over here, there's a Sanctum of Wisdom, which is plus 25% experience multiplier.
Okay.
That, however, is actually in the swamp. So just to give you an idea, we're in kind of like the forest. This is the level 1 zone. The level 2 zone is up here. That's the plains. If you start in the plains, you get 1 additional movement roll.
Okay.
So you can actually move a lot faster in the plains. Over here is the swamp, which I believe is the inverse of that. You get -1 movement roll if you start your turn in a swamp. So it might behoove you to like end a turn like right there if you want to go an extra tile or something like that.
Right, okay.
But over here on the left, or the west rather, is a Sanctum, which we should definitely get on somebody. Over here on the right... What's that?
I think the Hobo might be behooved to get the 25% experience multiplier because he's just not great.
Yeah, that's true, but the problem is to get to it. Actually, we have some other
Well, you can
interesting
hit
things.
Can you not end like in the plains and then...
Yeah. It can do that, and I can also check the other towns as well, because one of the big things on winning on Impossible is getting everyone good upgraded early weapons. So checking all the towns is a good way to do that. And then also, this is very efficient down here, because both of these Chaos camps are nearby. So we can hit 2 Chaos pips off the map at the same time by hitting both of those.
Oh, nice. There's a night market down there.
Yeah, if we time that to do that at night, we can also come over here and go to the night market. Which is kind of like, it sells better than normal stuff, but only at nighttime.
Ooh.
Okay, so...
Strategy!
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of thinking in the early game of this. Actually, there's a lot of thinking in general. So I'm going to check the quest board, and Ore Smoke, shift left click opens it.
It's wood smoke, actually, sir.
Yeah, wood smoke. Wood smoke. Kill a forest troll to get a fire silk rare herb, which if you use it, fully restores you to perfect health.
I don't know about perfect health.
That's true. It's not actually perfect because there's one thing in the game it doesn't restore. I think we should just do the reduced chaos again, though. As much as that herb is nice, getting ahead on the chaos in our first game would be...
So after you clear the 3 pips that are on the timeline as is, if you keep reducing chaos, does that clear them from the future?
Yes, it does.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's always beneficial.
Yeah, they're plotted all the way for like hundreds of turns. Like day 100's already out there, so.
Okay.
I can't imagine wanting that item over chaos, so let's hope we get some. Oh, super
Nice.
luck. Not only do we have 3
we found the
chaos
mines.
camps. Yeah, we found them. So the mines are the last thing we need to do, and most of the things in the game you need to be next to, like we need to be in reinforcement range to take out these camps, for example. But the mines, we only need 1 person because that's the end of the zone basically. We only need 1 person to click on it, and everyone teleports there. So keep that in mind as far as movement goes. I'm just gonna end my turn here because there's literally nothing else I can do. So. Oh wait, actually I can check the market really quick. They've got a rusty knife, which wouldn't be bad. An old short sword, which would be actually extremely good for 16. And that's it. So I'm just gonna pass it to you. Oh wait, no, it's actually passing it to myself.
The monkey.
Yeah. All right, so as much as I want that sanctum, we also need to make sure we're getting experience at the same time. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna explore down here. We found a carnival down there.
The Dark Carnival.
Yes. You need a ticket to get in there.
Oh no! There's a
ferry, yeah. So what I was thinking is that those things are pretty annoying, but I was thinking you could attack this guy because my hobo looks like he's going to reinforce from the town, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I could be wrong about this, actually. My hobo's only... Hold on.
I'm going to get my book.
Yeah, get your book. Okay, hobo's not going to reinforce, I don't think.
Okay. Can I flog my... whatever I've just unequipped? Can I sell that?
Yeah, so if you click on your inventory, you click on the item and then hit sell.
Okay, the heck is my inventory? Oh, I see it.
It's in the... Yeah.
Oh, I've got a teleport scroll.
I'm really concerned that we're all at half health here.
Ah! 3 ducats.
Ducats?
Perfect. Yeah, ducats. It's the currency of olden days.
Ducats?
Ducats.
You put your ducats in your buckets?
You've got buckets of ducats.
Hobo storing his ducats in his buckets. Buckets. Oh, I can't even say the right words.
Oh, so that pixie will reinforce that Beastman Raider, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So I think the plan might be maybe try to like, every movement point that you save when you end your turn gets converted to hit points. So if you were to end right now, you'd convert four movement points into 4 hit points.
Ah, okay.
But I'm thinking if you end if you end there, you'll reinforce.
Okay. And that way I can still get some hit points back, and the hobo can engage, and then we all reinforce.
Hobo engage.
Hobo engage!
We need to unlock the hobo, and we got to do triple hobo. It's just going to be the most best.
Oh, did I literally just do that?
Okay,
Why?
so
there we go. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, did you do the right click to?
Yeah, I did. It wasn't moving because I was clicking on the like the purple ping, but I had to click on the hex.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is it right click? And just like my monkey brain, my monkey brain was like, yes, just right click, it'll work. Okay, so I'll end my turn here.
Yeah.
Refocus.
Oh, hey, that's your special ability. Speaking of, I just took the time to read my monk special abilities.
Okay.
We should actually know what everyone's special abilities are. So I believe it or not, I have the skill Party Heal, which is one of the strongest things in the entire game. So there's healing routes in the game, but they're extremely limited. They only appear basically 3 in each city, so we want to buy them as much as possible.
Okay.
But if you have Party Heal, you can consume it for the entire party and heal everyone, so it's way more efficient.
Nice.
So it's nice that I have Party Heal on the monk, but I need to buy God's Beard so that I can smoke the God's Beard and somehow, I don't know,
you do.
Breathe it into your lungs or whatever.
That sounds like someone's kink.
And then my other skill is really interesting, actually. Passive skill Discipline grants focus to party members on critical hit or death blow. So if I get kills or I get critical hits, I can give focus to the other people in the party, which is great for you because you have tons of focus.
Is that to all party members or just?
It's just a random chance.
Right. Okay. So I'm guessing whoever's like missing a pip, it will prefer that.
Whoa, yeah, you have to be missing a pip for it to go off. I just stumbled into a pipesmith, which is interesting. So, speaking of the Godsbeard, this pipesmith sells Godsbeard for really cheap.
Okay.
And you need to upgrade your pipe. You can see in the bottom left, there's a little pipe down there.
Yeah.
You can upgrade it 3 times over the course of the game. It's very important that the monk probably do that earliest so he can party heal everyone efficiently. However, we can't afford this. Like it's cheaper than a town, but it doesn't make any difference because we're poorer than a hobo.
I legitimately thought that said Batman Raider.
Oh no, Beastman Raider, pretty close. Look at my awesome weapon. It's amazing. I got a hobo with a stick with a helmet on top.
Yeah, I've got a book. I will literally bore the enemies to death.
Sounds about right. Okay, one more tip here, because I mess this up all the time. But if you look underneath the characters, the enemies' portraits, there's a little thing that shows you their immunities. So the pixie's immune to fire.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter now, but in the future, I guarantee you, I'm gonna be like, stun that one, and you'll do it, and it'll be like immune to stun, and I'll feel like an idiot. So
that's where you get the commenters at your throat.
Yeah. Woo! Hobo smash!
Oh! Get donked.
Oh, the hobo's a champion. Guy doesn't even need shoes.
That's what you get. Oh, I'm doing 9 magic damage. Jesus.
Yeah, that's why. Remember I told you about that book? Like, that is, well, I mean, that wasn't 9 exactly.
But... it's a grand total of zip.
Yep.
This hobo! What the heck?
Hobo's hero. I think Hobo is gonna yoink these. What do they call them? Dockets for his buckets or whatever.
The ducats for his buckets.
Okay, yeah, ducats. There we go.
It's a bucket with a D. Not like that.
Okay, if you look on the bottom of your character, you can see what your character's good at. So your character has intelligence and some good speed and talent. If you did you expand the so you can see the stats?
Yeah, I can see them. I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out who has what. So your intelligence and maybe like talent, speed. Hobo 70 everything, and my monk is actually mostly strength and intelligence. So because you're going intelligence, I'm gonna have my monk go strength, and the hobo can just do anything else. All right, so
I think that's probably a good point to wrap up the episode, though.
Yeah, I suppose so.
But yeah, so as always with these first episodes, do remember to check out the gameplay from both perspectives. The link to X's channel will be in the description below. But as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been STEEJY, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.